Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're now in the lower side. t0zzle, Stewie Cartman, SMB3 Randomizer Tournament, SpeedGaming Live 2023. I'm Sinisasama, and joining me in the booth once again, LOZ Cards Fan 23. How you holding, boss?
I'm doing pretty good. Well, this is a very exciting matchup here tonight because this is an elimination showdown. We've got the fourth place finisher in the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Tournament, Stewie Cartman, taking on t0zzle in both of their respective matches. t0zzle was defeated by Disaster Catty 2-0 in their opener in the winners bracket, while Stewie Cartman won the first game against DLP316, but then proceeded to lose the next two to fall 2-1 in that winners quarterfinals. So these two are here tonight. The winner advances to the next round to take on the number 2 seed, Meaty Guy DP. The loser will be eliminated from the tournament.
Yeah, this is a very interesting matchup here because somebody's got to take on the number 2 seed who got knocked off earlier this week. So, somebody already said, Sinister, what have you done? Guess what? I had the first seed.
I will say this, that number 10 seed on Macobra's side looks very deceptive indeed. I mean, after all, Macobra is the 2019 grand champion. He's taking on the 2023 champion in DLP 316 in that winner's semifinals. Oh my God, we are going to have some fireworks there. But first things first, we got to get through the second chance bracket. Stewie and t0zzle, one of them will continue on while the other will be saying goodnight to them.
Indeed, somebody's gonna be saying either good night, sweet prince or princess. Either one don't matter. Get your worlds in chat. We are about ready to get this party going.
I know what you're gonna be saying, but I'm gonna go for 4 right in the middle. Oh, look what it is! You got your wish, Sinister. You didn't even have to say the number. And oh my, we're starting with 8-1 right off the bat.
Oh, 8-1. You can't tell me tragedy has not started for these runners.
Yeah, this is not a world that I would want to be starting in because, you know, we have a star, we have no power-ups to get. This is child's play on Stewie's side. t0zzle's having a little bit of problems here, and this does not bode well for, t0zzle, who lost 2-0 in that opener of the tournament. I mean, Stewie, again, the fourth place finisher in the recent tournament that just got completed here. As we're on to the next level, it's 2-3.
And t0zzle already having to refocus herself, trying not to fall into the despair that is 8-1. Meanwhile, Stewie Cartman about to get the close encounter of the Valkyrie.
Well, luckily, he was able to shrug off that mini Goomba there. Just going to have to wait it out. Don't want to make a mistake here in this early juncture here. But yeah, t0zzle struggling. I mean, 8-1, when you have no power-ups to work with, this is definitely one of the toughest levels to have here in the randomizer. Star could come in handy if doesn't get trolled. There we go. And gets a mushroom as well. So a good opportunity here for t0zzle to get through 8-1. But meanwhile, Stewie picking up a P-Wing on that Hammer Brother encounter here in World 6.
Indeed.
And our first
Fortress, play a Fortress.
Our vanilla, our French vanilla. Oh, my goodness gracious. That was a close call. We have the Carpet Fort 6F3 on Stewie's side. t0zzle just look at the time. This great timing. That was a dangerous move right there. t0zzle looking to pick up some speed here. And gonna make it through 8-1. All right, here's Stewie now in the Boom Boom fight for 6F3. Got him. All right, so Stewie off to a really good start here. t0zzle now in 2-3. Enemy set at least not terribly intimidating, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem unless, that Paragoomba has something to say about that. Stewie takes down a couple of Hammer Bros and picks up a star.
Indeed, he gets a star. Here we go. Now it's going to be a long world, the long back end, and 4-5 is coming up next.
Ooh, boy, t0zzle going to have to dodge these Paragoombas here. Because they are the trolliest enemy in the randomizer, at least one of them. Oh, boy. Wow! That kamikaze, that Paragoomba was ready. But so was t0zzle and gets through
He wanted a piece.
Oh, absolutely. But t0zzle would have none of it. Very nicely done. Stewie gets through his level as well. We'll move on. I've done with 4-5. And let's see if t0zzle decides to go for the mushroom house. They do indeed. And Stewie is going to use a star on this Hammer Brother encounter and is going to pick up a music box.
It's an SMB3 player? Oh, that's a scam!
Yeah, but you know what? It's going to be useful potentially in World 7. Speaking of 7, we've got 7-2 up next.
Okay, things seem safe. What is this enemy set? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, it looks pretty tame to me. Nothing wrong with that. I don't see a boss pass unless there's one hiding on the bottom. Maybe there's an angry sun. There's the catch. There's the catch there, Sinister.
Yeah, it was an angry sun, so that 7-2 is safe.
Yeah, it's pretty academic. One of the easier 7-2s you'll have.
If you get an angry sun 7-2 and the sun's not outside, you basically got it. It's free. Meanwhile, Stewie Cartman will get nabbed and trade that leaf for fire flower.
Not a bad exchange there, and 2 for the price of 1, taking down the Nanny Blooper and the Goomba, and then picking off that Cheep. We're seeing some skills on display here on Stewie's side. Very nicely done there, that 2-2. t0zzle gets through the carpet fort.
Stewie Cartman trying to embrace his inner Call of Duty on that one.
Oh, I love it. Meanwhile, t0zzle, keep that count in mind, the lives counter there on t0zzle's side. You don't want to be taking the game over here. Next up, we've got 3-3 on Stewie's side.
Indeed, you really don't want to take a game over here, because that back end, you will have to take 4 levels, and you do not want to redo those.
Especially that 8-1.
8-1 is not where you want to be.
All right, so t0zzle checking the pipe here, and going to play the encounter.
Boomerangs on ice.
That's no fun.
That's 100 coins right there if she's not careful.
Oh, wow. She got hitboxed.
Shoutouts to Australia.
That was rough. She's going to use the P-Wing. And we have the World 3 airship on Stewie's side. We're going to have to take on Lemmy in a flat arena, but he is going to be down because level 6 is the true arena here and gets the fire kill. Very nicely done there for Stewie.
Stewie Cartman strikes first and the strike while the iron's hot. Meanwhile, t0zzle is going to make it out. So right now, we're going to have some interesting play here because right now, the unofficial V or RWO is still in effect.
Absolutely, here. I'll tell you what, t0zzle down to 1 extra life. I think she should go for the stars here.
Yeah, I think she needs a refill.
Of course, she has to be careful here, getting through 4-5, playing it very safe here. And we got a frog suit from the princess, and here's 7. Hey, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it.
The unofficial VWO still in effect, and t0zzle,
yeah.
Ooh, Stewie with the luck, and guess what? 3F1, 6-fort, or 3-fort if you're good.
Absolutely, and yeah, I definitely agree with t0zzle's play here. I mean, it will cost you a few seconds for the fireworks, but you definitely want that insurance this early stage of the game.
I ain't gonna blame you. I fault you. I do not fault you for wanting to get those 5-ups. So right now.
Correct. When you get 3 of a kind, depending on what you get, if you get 3 mushrooms, it's worth 2 extra lives. 3 flowers is worth 3 extra lives, and that 3 stars that you just saw worth 5 extra lives.
You getting 3 extra lives on flowers is like winning the lottery. Good luck with that. And oh, Gallagher's watermelon patch, the 1/6 beta.
It is indeed Gallagher's watermelon patch right here, the 1/6 beta. And yeah, I always thought getting 3 mushrooms was tougher than getting 3 flowers, but that's just me, I guess.
Yay. I see 3 flowers harder, but semantics right now. Both of them are still hard, but Stewie wants no part of Gallagher's watermelon patch and gets out of there with the quickness.
Oh yeah, because you're always gonna have that nasty fire enemy set, and you got some blind jumps where you try to jump over them. But Stewie, no problem. Here's t0zzle now in a 2-2. Stewie trying to find the way out here.
Gets trolled. 3-5.
And gonna take the 100 coin fine intentionally here. Looks for a different path.
Yeah, he does not want any part of that. Oh, he's just gonna quit P-Wing.
Okay, so he wanted to go for the faster strats. There are some coin blocks here for those of you who had no idea what's behind these bricks here in 3.5. They are coins. Oh my God, speaking of world, hey, we have 8-2 on t0zzle's side. So this is the alternate path. We didn't see this on Stewie's side.
Stewie went to the other one. Oh, wow. The White Hills. Hills de Blanco.
I don't blame t0zzle for taking that quicksand of shame because you're going to get a power up here and it's going to be a leaf, which really could come in handy if t0zzle can keep it.
Indeed. Oh, t0zzle got a clearance there. All she has to do is fly over. She got it.
Beautiful. And we have the Ice Fort of 6F2, Alaska.
Indeed, Alaska. And the Stewie.
Very impressive. That is not easy to do because you bonk your head, you are taking that fine.
Oh, 100 coins, and that's the last thing you want. But t0zzle's going to have to make some gambles here moving early because Stewie right now is moving like he is on fire.
Oh yeah, right now Stewie is playing a very clean game, doing a really, really good job. So far has kept that sheet clean. That does break the lock, so he is good. He'll wait until he uses that music box, but first he's going to have to get through 5-7.
Yeah, 5-7, and we got a star. Let's see if Spike harasses him. Speaking of which, here he is. Nice. Stewie didn't quite get him, but you know that's all right.
Ooh, t0zzle. I have no idea how many. Oh, t0zzle got lucky. Lemmy, not all that strong.
I think it was 3 hits.
I think you're absolutely right. All right, so Stewie gets through 5-7. What will he do? He is going to play the Muncher level here to pick up that bonus item.
He's going to go for plants 2. Not a bad choice. Uh-oh. Almost threaded the needle.
Oh, won't thread that needle, and that's really the first mistake we've seen Stewie make. Now will he use the music box? No, he's going to go for the froggy.
Oh my. Tonight I dine on frog soup. Never mind.
yeah, kind of an uncharacteristic mistake you would see on Stewie's side.
Yeah, Stewie I think his jump input got eaten and then could not get the timing.
That could be. I mean, this game is very notorious for yummy inputs.
Also, he got himself a P-Wing, got his Delta flight privileges back, and the World 1 airship. Alrighty, let's see what Lug would bring to the table.
And did he bring his full concert? Is he a one-hit wonder or something in between? We'll find out.
We're about to find out now. Oh, yeah, hops.
Oh, just a one-hit or just a one-hit quitter? He was a one-hit wonder there, Sinister.
Oh my, just a 15-second ringtone. Scam.
Absolutely. Better luck next time there, Ludwig.
So right now, Stewie Cartman's still about a world ahead. t0zzle's early stumbles gives Stewie at least a comfortable lead, a couple minutes at least.
Oh yeah, I mean, when you start with a level like 8-1, I mean, it's a real test of your skills, especially when you have no power-ups. I mean, you start with a level like that, or, 7-8, or 6-6, or 7-5, or 5-9. You could see some real issues for players.
Oh, wait a minute. We got our first hand level. We got Potobos.
Yeah, we've got the coins and Potobos here. Stewie makes quick work of that level, and our hand stages are going to be frog suits.
Ooh, frog for hands, and t0zzle does not get out of the watermelon patch.
Yep, unfortunately, short of that jump just a little bit, and that Koopa will take her down.
And currently right now, we're at 4-2 for Stewie with the giant enemy set. Stewie should have no problems getting out of here.
Yep, no boss bass this time around, so yep, an easy peasy 4-2 there for Stewie, and is through that level. Meanwhile, t0zzle looking for a different way out, but that's the pipe with the view.
Yeah, room with a view. Hate to see it.
Yep. All right, our next fort here in World 3 is going to be the forgettable fort, the block frame fort, whatever you like to call it. That's 5F1.
Indeed, forgettable fort, because people forget about this fort.
Especially in vanilla.
Yeah, nobody really wants to play it in vanilla, and wow, Stewie with some of these close calls, making it look simple.
Oh, absolutely. That is some very fluent movement that we're seeing on Stewie's side, and a perfect boom boom kill. Yeah, when I played this as a kid, I'd never played 5F1. I always thought it to be tough. I don't think it's tough today, but I'd always opt for playing 5-3 instead of 5F1.
And right now, t0zzle's realizing that she's got to go to the watermelon patch. She got no choice.
Yep, you got to get through it, and there is a lock guarding Wendy's. You knew it wasn't going to be that easy.
Yeah, Wendy's is closed. Nice try.
Yep, so we're going to have to find the other fort that's going to break that lock. It's right there, but going to have to get through 2 levels just to get to that fort. And Stewie wants to see if he can find a better path.
He wants to try to cut it to 1, and unfortunately, he finds it by taking down a Hammer Brother, and t0zzle gets out of Gallagher's watermelon patch.
There you go. He's cut it. Oh, but look at this. You got to pay the piper here, Sinister. We've got the evil level 6-6.
Indeed, the worst level in the game. You want that shortcut? Okay, not a problem. Let's put that in. Oh my God,
Betty, Big Berthas.
Betty, Bertha, and Bertilda.
Yeah, something like that. I would have said this is my favorite: Anastasia, Drizella, and Cinderella. And then there's your 4th one, another Big Bertha.
Yeah, the evil stepsister right there.
Yes. Yes, maybe the 4th one, yeah, is the evil stepmother. Right. Ooh, Stewie! Just enough high frames to get through that fire piranha. That was a close shave.
Yeah, but he ain't done yet. There's still one more enemy waiting for him.
What's it gonna be? It's just a pile driver. Should be no problem there for Stewie. He's there.
He's done.
All right, gets through the shortcut. The so-called shortcut. Gonna use the frog suit on this fort. It is 6F1 escalator fort. I would imagine he will go for at least 1 damage boost.
Yeah, he's not gonna take the ride of shame.
Yeah, I'll probably take it for a little bit, wait for the timing, take 1 damage boost. He's not gonna keep this frog suit the whole time. Or is he? He is. Interesting.
He took the ride of shame? Nani? And now he gets off.
I think he was going for the memes, if you want my honest opinion. Then he tried to get the clip, didn't get the clip, so he's going to play through this part. And unfortunately, no fire flower, no star either.
You're going to have to do it. You got to do it the old-fashioned way. 1, 2, and you know what to do.
All right, t0zzle finds the way out. Now it's her turn to play Alaska.
Unfortunately, she will not be flying over, but she will get some fire in her hands.
Yep, no problem with that. Stewie now has the way. The lock is now broken. Wendy's is officially open for business now, but first gonna have to take care of a couple of Hammer Brothers and does so with ease. Gonna pick up another P-Wing. Boy, there's been no shortage of P-Wings. t0zzle doing some trouble here in 6F2.
Ooh, Alaska's about to put her on ice.
And this is not the easiest fight. I still think this is the toughest Boom Boom fight in the game because of the ice physics. But t0zzle looks like she's got it. Yeah, very good.
Meanwhile, Stewie Cartman got the World 6 airship, so inverse for 3 and 6 on their airships today.
There you go, and is able to fly over, going for the P-speed strats. I like it. Gonna pick up a star. I won't do him too much good, though, because that star's about to expire, but he's gonna try the Wendy fight, and we'll see if she had a side salad or if she bulked up with the Baconator. She does not have Earthquake. She has at least 4. Oh! Too early. Too early.
We have information that she's at least 4 hits. So Wendy actually decided to order something over there, but there's no Baconators in the menu today. We're definitely gonna get a combo meal though.
Oh, yeah. The only question is, did she have the Baconator combo meal, or did she have maybe the Dave's single or Dave's double? Let's see what she ends up having. So there's the 3rd.
Here's 4.
She had the Baconator combo meal. That is what she had.
Yeah, with the large fries and the large frosting.
Whoa! And she brought her high tops as well. She brought her high tops. She brought everything except the Earthquake. I love it.
She decided to go for a jog before going to Wendy's, before heading over to get that meal.
Absolutely. Proving to her brothers that, you know, she belongs with the big boys. Love it.
Indeed.
All right, t0zzle. How did she not get hitbox there, Sinister?
You never know. And by the way, we got a Spoony Bard sighting over here. King Tella.
Absolutely. We've got our 4th world coming up. What's it going to be? An anchor, meaning it could be anything. It is World 4, and it's a linear start. So here we go. We'll see.
1 fort. That is something that we need to see here. It's a 1 forter for sure.
All right, and picks up a very valuable hammer. Could be useful in World 2.
Possible Desert Hill look like. Here we go.
Our fort is 4F1, Troll Fort.
Troll Fort, indeed. Will Stewie pay the troll? 100 coin font. He is not about to do that.
He's going to take the basement and look for a power up here, and it will be a mushroom, but you're going to have to watch out for the drunken hotfoots.
Oh yeah, them crazy foots. You can never be too sure with them.
All right, t0zzle going to forfeit the frog suit and pick up a leaf instead. Pick up P-Speed to fly over everything else. So it should be pretty academic here for t0zzle. Boom, boom down on Stewie's side.
Indeed. So right now, Stewie got the way, and he's going to get a shortcut because that pipe leads right to salvation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he ain't taking those levels. He ain't taking an extra level.
Yeah, this is a pretty free World 4, considering all things. No doubt about it.
Mm-hmm. And wow, 1989 Vanilla, the World 4 airship. And look at that P-Speed.
Well, thankfully, auto-scrollers are turned off because this is the slowest airship in the game. There's only 3 situations where auto-scrollers are still on. Coin Heavens, 5-9, that's the diagonal auto-scroller, and of course, the beta level we affectionately like to call Atlantis.
And right now, Iggy,
nice pick off.
Nice pick. It's a 3-hitter at least. So we're not shoving Iggy into a locker today. At the very minimum.
Not at all. All right, so we've got 3 worlds left. We've got 2. We've got 1. We've got 5. Make your prediction. What's going to be next?
Yeah, right now, Grassland, Desert Hill, and the sky.
5.
I don't think the sky I don't think we go to the sky yet. I think we get a meme in World 1.
Going for number 1, says Sinister. Well, let's see if your 1 is correct. t0zzle sees the bad news. It is 5. Ooh.
And then we go to the sky, and oh, you have to take Spiral Tower.
Yep. No choice, and we've got jackpot. It's 3-7 with our friend Boss Bass. t0zzle knows she's going to have to play the fort. She's looking at the map.
Jesus, Stewie, stop with the close calls.
Now, t0zzle's not going to take the shortcut, so she's going to play the 2 levels, and we're starting with 6-10.
Oh, with a mini boss. Beautiful.
Yeah, you tend to see Boss Bass in nice clip, but that's going to cost her leaf, but just going to get a refund, but watch out for that. A Jugum Cloud, just like Vanilla.
Ooh, a Jugum's, the plot thickens.
Yep, so definitely worth it there for Stewie. You can skip the level, but yep, can't skip this one. This is the tower.
Yeah, he's going to have to go get across.
All right, so t0zzle through 6-10, no problem. Let's see what the second level was. Oh, nice. No, t0zzle's going to go right. C6. She may take the 100 coin fine, and I wouldn't blame her if she did. Ooh, she's going to go for it.
She's going to go for it. She's going to get Anastasia, Cinderella, the other one, and, of course, the stepsister, the evil stepmother.
Yep, the Drizella is who you're thinking of.
Thank you. Drizella, and oh, she sees the fireflower. She's gonna go for it.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, good pickup. Good pickup. You want?
Oh.
Yeah, if you could come here with the fireflower. Oh,
what is this?
Well, it's play a fort or play them both because there are 2, not 1, but 2 blue locks. So this one is not required because this is World 1 fort.
You're gonna build the bridge.
Oh my word.
Oh, there's the troll world.
All right, t0zzle trying to finish off 6-6 here. Should be able to, not a problem there. t0zzle making that level work for her.
Yeah, t0zzle's gonna get out of this one with less of the heart attacks. Let's see, does this break one of the locks?
Oh,
nope, that's a break.
No, he's got to go back.
Oh, no, he has to make a 50-50 check.
Oh, yeah, this is going to break the right lock, I'm telling you. It's 7F2. You don't think so?
I don't know.
I say it does.
No, if this doesn't, I bet you the one he has to go down the pipe and go to Fort Knox. I'm putting money on that now.
Well, I'll say this much. It could be Fort Knox. I bet it's not Fort Knox.
If it ain't Fort Knox, then it's Gatekeeper. Because it's too trolly here. This is far too trolly, and I think the trolls continue.
Let's see. What could it possibly be? No, you know what? It's gonna be the Navy. It's gonna be a simple level.
DLP say this is a mistake.
All right, let's take a look here. No,
yes!
Go back. Oh.
And he has to take a level going down. Oh, this is so bad.
Will Stewie use a leaf of some sort? He has none. He still has the anchor, which could be anything. It can't be a warp whistle, can't be a hammer. It's gonna be decision time. Gonna juke him this, and gonna have to go back. So we have to play this fort. Let's see if it's Fort Knox. It's not. Oh, I was close.
Air Force.
Oh, I was close. I had the right idea there, Sinister.
Get your salutes in chat for the hardest of all the military, Air Force.
Well, it's the hardest if you were playing vanilla because it is the fastest auto-scroller in the game, but I think this is considerably easier without the auto-scrolling, if you want my honest opinion. Some people will disagree with me, and hey, to each their own.
It's still the hardest military stage in the game.
Oh, it's still the hardest, but it's a lot easier than Vanilla's Air Force. That much I'll say, but you're absolutely right. When you compare it to the other three, yeah, this is still the hardest.
Mm-hmm. Now he's gonna take the pipe back up.
I will say this, t0zzle making quick work of Wendy there. Getting the parade as well. I mean, it's just Stewie. Oh yeah, good idea using the star because it is underwater fire bros. Use a star, get a star.
Get a star. Yeah, Stewie is probably cursing up a star right now.
Oh, easily. Again, t0zzle, big ups to her. I mean, that was a beautiful Wendy fight right there.
Indeed.
All right, another hand stage, so another frog suit incoming for Stewie. We've got our fish fry.
Yeah, the fish fry. Yeah, we end up getting the portable soup. We got the fish fry. All we need is the Hammer Bro party mix, and unfortunately, we haven't seen that yet.
We could see it. Now, remember, in order for me to be a satisfied customer, you have to have all four types. If there is one or more missing, dissatisfied customer.
Mm-hmm. And again, 1989 Vanilla, the World 5 airship.
Well, you love to see it here. So we've got Roy in his natural habitat here as t0zzle picks up her hammer, and we'll play this fort again. 4F1 should be pretty academic.
And Stewie is not trying to handle Roy. He's gonna fire him up. So at least 2 hits, but we don't know any further than that.
Not at this time. Maybe on t0zzle's side, we might get a better understanding of that, but we've got 2 worlds left to go. We've got the Desert Hill, and we've got Start. What is it going to be, folks?
Yeah.
1 or 2?
Yeah. And right now, we haven't seen any designated heavies yet, so one would think both of our last 2 are going to be quite heavy.
Well, it's possible that Lemmy got the designation, so there's always that chance as we get a mushroom from the princess. And let's take a look at our surroundings. 1 fort is required. What could it be? Could it be Spike Fort?
Yeah, the World 2 fort, Spike Fort. So right now, let's see. Is Stewie gonna win the 50-50?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, something tells me this is probably going to break our lock, the correct lock.
Indeed. Who knows?
We'll see. All right. Stewie taking this very carefully, wants to keep that fire suit intact for the boom boom fight, and does so. Meanwhile, t0zzle gets through the coin ship and gets a Jugum Cloud. Oh, she didn't want that encounter, but she's going to have to take it whether she likes it or not. Let's see what she ends up getting. It is a music box. We got 5-2 now on Stewie's side. Where is Boss Bass? Nope, it's Cheep Cheep this time.
It's the mini boss. And wait a minute.
Oh, that was too close for comfort there, Sinister. Almost fell into the sewers.
Oh, almost a trip to see Leonardo. We would have had a Leonardo sighting today.
Well, we most certainly would have indeed. All right, so Stewie is through and is able to dodge the fireworks there. t0zzle doesn't need that fire flower. Probably was looking for a star to give her a little bit of invincibility time against Iggy. Well, at least a 3-hitter. It was a 3-hitter, and it's an invalid seed. It is the underwater fort. That's our gatekeeper for this world.
I have failed you again in providing you validity.
Okay, so 8 Fort Knox Navy super tanks will be my guess for the 4 forts in World 8.
We still have the sauna.
Yes,
It's still the
5F2.
sauna.
Yeah, 5F2 is still in play. You are right. 4F2 is still in play. The Homer's fort.
Don't insert your donut shop.
Exactly.
All right,
Okay.
so 2 levels.
All right,
The
1-5
1-5
beta.
beta.
Yeah, not a
The depth
particularly difficult level. There's one thing you really got to watch out for is the ricochet of that beetle. I've seen. There you go. I've seen that happen so many times in races. You have to be careful of that ricochet. It's gonna get you if you're not ready for it. And Stewie, unfortunately, wasn't ready, and he's gonna have to be careful. But luckily, despawned both of the piranhas and is through. t0zzle opting not to go for the coin heaven, so she will not get that Jugum Cloud.
She nearly got eaten.
All right, so one more level left to go. Gonna use the frog suit. Oh, the anchor was a P-wing. Oh,
And oh my god.
This is the level I would have wanted to experiment with is the waterfall, because if you use that P-wing, go back and go through that door, you actually get 7-6. Crazy. I want to try that fact for myself, but that's what people tell me.
Wow, Niagara Falls. Wow, you can't get any easier than that.
No, not at all. I think he was hoping for something different, but nothing wrong with a P-wing there. Now it's an underwater Hammer Bros stage. No problem when you're big. It's more of a problem when you're small, and it's a hammer, which we kind of don't really need because he's already got the 1.
You already got the 1. And ooh, the World 2 airship.
Yep, World 2 airship. We knew it was going to be 1. 1 was already played. And, oh, can't get over the mast. And he's going to change it up for the fire flower. Yeah. t0zzle gets through the tower here. And t0zzle is going to see the mess this is.
Ooh, Larry's big. Big Larry.
Ooh, but doesn't put up much of a fight.
Looks like a 2-hitter.
Looked like a 2-hitter to me. You're right about that, Sinister. So he'll be moving on to World 2.
Big Larry, the blackmailer.
All right, t0zzle is in 7F2. Hey, if you're going to use a P-wing, this ain't a terrible level to use it on, but you're going to run into this roadblock right here.
Who's on first?
What's on second? I don't know. Uh-oh.
Oh, gets clipped.
Yeah.
Flew too close to the sun.
Yeah, this is going to be...
Oh.
Well, at least the tunnel of love was one of each. When you have the tunnel of love, you want to see one of each. So, Stewie now in 1-2 with the cheap.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting here to see what's going on here. Stewie can never outrun that cheap.
Ooh, some nice artful dodging there to get through it, though.
Gotta give him credit. Credit where credit's due.
All right.
Oh,
Pipes are useless.
Hold on.
Oh, the hammer is very useful, so no forts required.
And this was a double forter, too.
So if you didn't have a hammer, you were going to be in a world of hurt, but luckily for both of these runners, they have hammers.
And the Goomba enemy set for 6-8. Does he do the big H? Oh my god, he improvises for big H using a Goomba. Let's go!
Yeah, he put it in H to get over that H. Very nicely done. t0zzle sees World 1 fort, knows not required, knows gonna have to play this level.
Good evening, by the way. Good evening, True Hyper Mario. And 3-6 was skipped by Stewie Cartman back at the sky.
Yeah, this is the level that he used the Jugum Cloud on.
Yep. Mind you, we got the World 7 airship.
Yep, the longest airship of the game. It's a long way down if you miss those jumps.
Oh yeah, the deep ravine awaits. Here we go, Morton. Let's find out what he's got.
Yeah, he's got the earthquake, but just a nice kill there. Very nice kill there for Stewie. And World 8 is upon us. So people in chat, make your predictions. How many bridges will it take to build the path to Bowser's castle? Make your choices now.
Indeed. Brian, what's up? How you doing this evening?
All right.
Oh, somebody saying a free Bowser's Keep? Oh, I put money on that.
Could happen.
Okay.
Gonna have to get through like 3/4 to get to that screen, but I can see it being free.
Hey, I'll put money on it.
All right, Jugum Cloud's what we get, and we have 1 fort up front. What is it going to be? Donut Fort for F2.
Indeed. Good start. So right now, we do have our Oracle that is Dust Minion, and he'll let us know what was skipped at the end of the seed.
Oh, Stewie gets one of those outfits, waits for it. Nice patience there. t0zzle gets the Boom Boom kill with the Fire Flower, as does Stewie.
Boom Boom gets fired from his job. So right now, t0zzle this is Stewie's game to lose unless Stewie has the worst time in World 8. This is pretty much an open and shut case at this moment.
I'd have to agree with you there. So,
still no lock.
Could we have our 4-bridger potentially? Oh, wow, what a path to get to head bridger. There's your Navy right here. Get your salutes.
Indeed, if you haven't already saluted, get him in. So right now, we still got okay, if this is a 4-bridger, I have done it in 2 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, absolutely, because if you recall, we had not 1 but 2 4-bridgers during the brackets of our last Mario 3 randomizer tournament, and one of those seeds was indeed rolled by you, Sinister.
Indeed, the other one was rolled by, what was it, t0zzle?
Nope, still no signs of locks. Now, of course, the locks may have been broken in those areas, potentially, if there were any, but right now, t0zzle gets it down and gonna have to play. It looks like she might be taking the, no? Stewie gonna change his mind.
Still no locks, yes.
I do see the Air Force tile and it's not gonna play it. So
it's
now,
the Navy tile.
Gonna use the Jugum.
Okay, what do we have?
He's looking for information. It's a -1!
It's a -1! Let's go!
Anybody who said -1 nailed it.
Nailed it! Okay!
So no bridges required, 1 bridge behind us. You don't see that very often.
Hey, I produced the meme!
You did indeed. So even though you didn't get the 4, -1 works just as well.
Indeed.
Can he get the Mac? He does!
Ooh, straight out the pot! Bell Beta!
Absolutely here. So we still got to get 35 fireballs here, and he's got to hope that he doesn't get scammed.
Oh, the last big challenge. Does he get scammed?
All right, here we go.
Uh-oh.
He does! He got scammed. You saw that fireball come. There was no way out. He gets scammed. And look at his reaction. He is not happy.
He is disgusted.
And yes, I'm telling you, one of these years, maybe next year's, but I am hoping next year I get to do vanilla Mario 3 commentary, because that's where I picked up the term scam from watching that.
Oh.
All right, 1 more ground pound, and Stewie will be a winner in game number 1. t0zzle in the 6th world here, but time is up. Get your GGs out for Stewie Cartman. He takes game number 1 and leads this best of 3 series 1-0.
Indeed. We'll have an official time momentarily. Official time of 36:45. And we officially see that t0zzle, despite her still running, she got the DNF.
All right, so she has decided to hang it up. She sees the bad news after clearing that particular level and will just throw in the towel.
Indeed.
So we're going to have our second game of this best of 3 showdown between Stewie Cartman and t0zzle coming up in a few minutes. We're going to take a little bit of a break here while these runners get set up for game number 2 of this series. So take a break, folks. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Indeed. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. t0zzle, Stewie Cartman. t0zzle loses game 1. She needs to win 2 to stick around. Stewie just needs to take 1. I'm Sinister Sama, and joining me back in the booth again is LOZ Carnes. How you holding so far, boss?
Well, I'll tell you what, that start was what kind of got t0zzle off the wrong foot. 8-1, a difficult level. I think the key here in game number 2 is I think we need to see a start that's a little bit more tame so that t0zzle could stick around here because, Stewie Cartman did not make very many mistakes in that race. I know he had that death against Wendy, and I think he had one other, but apart from that, he looked really, really sharp in game number 1.
Indeed, and the Oracle has spoken. So, for those who have missed the Oracle, Alcatraz was found. It was on the split path back in Ice World.
So there you go.
Zone. Yeah, Basic Fort only had a music box. The 5-3 beta was at the Grassland Fork.
Interesting.
Ooh.
So the 2 forts in Desert were 5F2 and Fort Knox. Interesting pairing there.
Yeah, and then in the darkness there was 3 locks, and one of them was blocking the way to get the Bowser.
So you did have to play one of the forts to get there. There's no such thing as a free World 8. Let's be honest with ourselves. You usually have to play bare minimum 1 fort to beat it.
Yeah, so the -1 was a thing. So right now, everybody's getting their worlds in chat, and while we're on that subject, guess what? Not I this time. Blame Dust Minion. I let him pull the trigger this time.
All right, sounds good. So what world are we going to start with first here in game number 2? I'm thinking I want that dream. Well, it's not the dream.
Yeah.
I wanted the reverse world order. 5 would have been my second guess, and here it is, world 5, starting with the Spike Fort.
Yeah, the Sky and world 5. So right now, Spike Fort, the Sky, and 2 forts mandatory. Well, 2 forts. 1 is mandatory to build that bridge.
Yep, it'll be the yellow fort. The blue fort should break the blue lock.
Now, where that lock is, we don't know yet.
Well, it's definitely going to be in the second part of this map. The only question is, where on the map is it? Ooh, Stewie almost buying it there. That was a close call.
Yeah, Stewie almost bit it. t0zzle's gonna have to wait. We'll have to wait for the second cycle. Now, here's the interesting part. If that pipe is a scam, they will have to take the tower and have to go down and if that lock is blocking it, they have to go down the tower to go back up the tower.
Ooh, Stewie is not going to take any chances. He's going to go ahead and play Escalator 4-6F1, and he is going to have to ride the escalator because, well, he decided not to take the mushroom. Now, t0zzle, meanwhile, is playing the Hammer Brother level, takes the 2 down, and is going to pick up a music box.
He's an MP3 player, so a semi-scam?
t0zzle's going to play. Uh-oh.
Oh.
She may think twice. She may think twice now. Oh, got by the fireballs, but then couldn't slow down because of those ice physics. Oh, and she is cornered.
She's forced.
Oh.
She is forced. Uh-oh.
All right, got through it that time. Got through it that time. Very good job. Stewie has gotten through. Wolf gets a hammer. Stewie is going to check the pipe, and it wasn't required. So if t0zzle makes the correct gamble here, gonna check this out. Yep, might as well go through it. Yeah.
Hold on. We might have a...
Look at where these lights are.
She's here.
She's got it right. So the 4 was not required. Stewie could have gambled and saved some time, and instead it's going to be t0zzle. If she can get through the quicksand level without getting fish fried here, she could take the lead here. Ooh.
Watch out. This is the mini boss.
Yeah.
When you cannot assume that you escape mini boss. Oh my god. Oh! Let's go!
What a finish there from t0zzle, and she is going to take the lead here. But what fort awaits? She has no power-ups. It could be anything. Oh, World 8 fort.
Gatekeeper is here. How you doing?
That is not the best fort in the world, but she can definitely handle it. Stewie already big, so he'll have a leg up on this particular fort. Let's see how t0zzle can handle this. So far, so good. Don't get that yummy input. Don't slide off those treadmills.
Ooh, this is getting rather scary here.
Good job. Good job. All right. Stewie could take the lead. Oh, but Stewie falls.
Oh my god!
There's the yummy input that I was alluding to, but it happens to Stewie. Wow, I did not see that coming.
escapes.
Yes.
Ooh, t0zzle's gonna wait it out.
Okay, yep. I like this play. Good play here from t0zzle. Wait it out. Get the bro kill. Great play here, and boom.
Oh, she gets a bro.
Very nicely done.
She's about half a gatekeeper ahead of Stewie. Stewie with a yummy input.
Yeah, that was unfortunate there. Oh, and Stewie gonna have to go the long way.
Long way around. Ugh.
Now, the good news is he won't have to wait being small. We have the World 2 airship, by the way.
Let's go.
All right, so Stewie will get an easy bro kill here. Can just speed through that treadmill and double bros. Oh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh, that's 3 in the middle. Ooh, and the lead returns for Stewie.
Wow. Unbelievable. Just when you thought t0zzle had the breaks there, she gets a bad break getting hitboxed on the Roy fight. All right, Stewie's going to have to do this fight small as well. He could get hitboxed as well. Let's see. That's 2.
2.
There's 3.
That's 3.
Oh, at least 4.
He's famous. He's famous. What's 5? Roy is our boy.
Stewie got stun locked. And now he takes the 100-coin fight, and t0zzle gets through the fight, recaptures the lead. What is this World 5?
Roy is our boy. Roy bulked up. He went to the gym.
Oh,
He is the Shawn Michaels today.
Oh, that was crazy. And Stewie's gonna have to be careful. He's got only 1 extra life left, and this is not free by any stretch of the imagination. This is a very difficult arena. Trying to get 5 hits. That's 4. Needs 1 more. Got him. Holy smokes. So t0zzle coming out of World 5 with the lead. Gets a Jugen Cloud from the Princess. We have 2 forts, and it's pick a pipe, any pipe.
All right, we got Big Eye. So the unofficial VWO is in effect.
Look at the connectors there.
What is this? What is it? Ew.
I don't think I've ever seen. Short of the jump just a little bit there. So yeah,
get the power up.
Gonna get the power up. All right, what's the power gonna be? A fire. That's a great one to pick there for t0zzle.
Really, really good.
And yeah, keep in mind the live counters here on both players here. They're not good. All right, t0zzle. Watch out for that fireball. All right, does not get dodged like those fire bros tend to do. They both pick up Jugen Cloud simultaneously.
Oh, and they gotta go around. This is bad.
Now, this is where we could see some real lead changing here as they're both playing 1-3. What fort builds the bridge? It's a 50-50.
Yeah, who will make the right 50-50? And they're both taking items.
Yeah, and I agree with both of them taking the item here this early stage of the game. Could be anything in this chest. Let's see what we've got. It's a frog suit.
Alrighty, get your amphibian gear. And t0zzle is a hammer up, though.
This is true. Now, t0zzle's decision
t0zzle
here.
Get the first.
Going bottom, and it's 7F2. Is the other one going to be Fort Knox?
That's the question. Will it build the bridge?
And Stewie now has 2 P-Wings, so if it is, they're both going bottom. Oh, they both took the same route.
Oh, so it's either correct or is it wrong?
So neither player is going to get burned or helped by this decision because they both made the same decision. Unfortunately, the tunnel above had the 2 fire piranhas. Yeah. t0zzle in trouble. Ooh. t0zzle. Wow. Nice dodge in there from t0zzle to not lose that power up. Wow. Some artful dodge in there. Good patience from t0zzle. Stu will be the first through the SMB3 pipe. t0zzle right behind. Stewie does not want to take the damage boost. Nice dodging of the boo, but too slow on the thwomp, and is going to have to get through this small. We've already seen some dramatics here. Can Stewie get through the boom boom? He does. The pressure's on t0zzle now, Sinister.
Oh, this is either gonna build us a bridge or
Is this
here we
right?
go.
It is right. They both got it
It
right.
is correct. All right. No harm, no foul. Only a couple seconds to differ.
All right, now we have the World 4 airship and decision time. t0zzle not going to use a power up here. Oh, Stewie clipped through the jet. Whoop! I've seen that before. That is not the first time I've seen that, Sinister. I have seen that.
That's not the first time that a clip has caused a death this tournament.
Oh my goodness gracious! Yeah, I have seen runners clip through the heck. It might have even been Stewie.
Stewie's the master of clips.
Yeah, but that's not the clip you want, and because of that, t0zzle is gonna still have the lead unless Stewie gets the animation skip. Does he? Nope, didn't quite get it.
No. And he's gonna lose about another 3 seconds.
Now.
And by the way, we stuck Iggy in the gym locker. He's not coming out no time soon.
You're correct, just a one-hitter. So t0zzle still has the lead, but it's going to be decision time. t0zzle still has the lead. I can pronounce, you guys. She still has the lead in game number 2 here. Now, I say it's decision time here for Stewie. He has no lives left. Does he take the game over?
That's going to be interesting. Desert Hill, ooh.
All right, so we have 2-3. Will Stewie
what
take
he
the
has,
intentional? I say he doesn't.
Nah.
No, he will. He will take it.
He will. Oh, he will take it. So that's only going to be about a 10-second difference, about 5 to 10 seconds. So he's not losing a whole lot of time here.
The only thing that's kind of a downfall is he is going to lose that tail there, so he's going to start small. So things could get a little bit interesting here on Stewie's side in 2-3. t0zzle should be okay, but keep in mind, she's only got 1 extra life left, and there's kind of the double-edged sword right there, Sinister.
Stewie's about to be a stage down.
t0zzle's taking her time, not trying to time that shell, not trying to do anything rash, wants to keep that tail intact, and she is through 2-3.
So right now, Stewie's about half a stage down and making some uncharacteristic mistakes.
Yeah, definitely making some mistakes here to enable t0zzle to keep this lead. I mean, to be fair, there have been a lot of trolley levels already in this seed, and now we have to play this fort, or we're going to have to play a lot.
Ooh, good choice.
Yeah, good choice. Because you never know if Atlantis, Alcatraz is amongst those levels. I agree with this play.
That's a really good play.
And it's World 1 fort.
Basic fort. Now, here's the thing. t0zzle has that leave. She has the decision.
No. She is not going to go for the item here because then you have to play those levels and it would make this play useless. Stewie, though, meanwhile, is going to go around.
Yeah, and because of the fact that he is going to... Oh, my God. 1-2 with fire.
Ooh. Yeah, this is the smart play here for t0zzle. Obviously, this fort not required, but this will enable her to skip a couple of levels here. And again, who knows what levels Stewie's going to have to play here.
Ooh, that 1-2 with fire was really, really stress-inducing.
Oh, no question about it here. So there's the lock that's going to be broken. And we've got 3-2.
He's going around.
Yeah. Opting not to play it, you know, t0zzle's going to, like I said, save a level by going around. But, ooh, this is not free. This is 5-4 with an angry sun. Lag is going to be an issue.
Yeah, he's got to be careful.
Yep, she is through, though, but lost the fire suit right at the end. But no matter, she is through. So right now, t0zzle a full level up on Stewie.
Yeah. And she does get an extra life. And Stewie's got to take a bro.
As will t0zzle. Now, she could have used the music box there, and there's a Jugen Cloud for Stewie. Oh, t0zzle in trouble now.
Oh, t0zzle's in trouble.
Oh, wow, what a play! What a play!
Nice.
Oh, but then loses the mushroom. No.
It's all right. She gets the cloud.
All right, she does make it through, but let's hope that mushroom doesn't come back to bite her. She could use a power if she wants. She's going to use the mushroom. I agree with this. Oh, she's going for the other hammer, bro. Interesting play here. What do you think about this play? Uh-oh. Ooh, good jump there. Gets a star.
She's going to ceding the lead to Stewie, though.
Yeah,
that gamble.
I can understand why she wanted to make that play, but in a must-win race, every second counts. I'm not a big fan of that play.
Not at all. And sodium-free Morton? Oh.
Yep, so Stewie will have the lead coming out of World 3 right there.
Yeah, t0zzle's gamble right there does not pay off. So now, Stewie will get
I get the reasoning behind the play. You know, she was looking for maybe a Hammer Brothers suit, Jugum Cloud, something like that, but it just did not work out for her. So, yep, Stewie does have the lead going into the fourth world.
He will have a lead, but let's see what we got in World 4. What do we got? What's she getting? A hammer. Oh, the Great Maze. Okay, things can change.
All right, and we have a fort, and it is the carpet fort of 6F3.
A white carpet. All right, so kind of setting the tempo here. t0zzle is gonna... Oh!
Take a gamble. We'll see. This is definitely risky. Because maybe that fort up there is required. But I think she might be looking for information. All right, bridge is out. Okay, that's information. Now, this is information here. If this fort, builds the bridge, again, she could take a lead on Stewie because, Stewie's going to have to play it. Let's see what happens, though. We'll find out once he gets there. If the lock is broken on Stewie's side, he's got it wrong. If it's still there, he's got it right. He's got it wrong.
No!
So
t0zzle
gamble pays off.
t0zzle again with the gamble. The 50-50 favors her. She's going to take the lead going into
forgettable fort. Our good old friend. Uh-oh. Having some problems, though.
Disco ain't dead.
Nope.
Disco ain't dead.
All right. We'll get a mushroom, though, for troubles. So has a little bit of insurance. Yep. All right, just has to get through a couple more thwomps and the lava. Beautifully done. All right, so she is going to have the lead. A lot of hammers in the seed, so it shouldn't be an issue for either runner here. t0zzle getting through Forgettable Fort, 5F1.
Indeed. And Stewie right now showing some frustration. He's kind of on autopilot.
I agree. Stewie has made a lot of uncharacteristic mistakes here in game number 2. He looked very crisp in game number 1.
t0zzle!
Gonna use the music box. All right.
And t0zzle is the one no part.
Yeah, I don't disagree with this play. I mean, for all we know, it could be just a star. So I'm in favor of this play that t0zzle's making here.
Indeed. And right now, t0zzle got some ammo. She has triple cloud and originally that music box. She got some levels she can be skipping.
Oh, and Stewie's getting lost here. Yeah, he's definitely on tilt. He's made some mistakes. But t0zzle having a little bit of trouble getting the power up here, and it only ends up being a star. So that's not what she was looking for. But Stewie does find the way out himself to keep him running. He's going to play it.
Yeah, still a stage back. If this does not pan out for an item, if this is not good, Stewie's in trouble.
Let's see. Another hammer.
Oh,
that's a lot of hammers.
Hammer.
I don't think it's going to be inconsequential, though, as Ludwig goes down easily for t0zzle, so she retakes the lead. Back and forth, these two go. We're halfway through.
Yeah, next. We are 17 minutes in, and we're already about to hit some of the other ones, but here's the problem. Some of the nastier levels are on the way. We have World 1, we have Grassland, we got Oceanside, and Ice World. And right now, we have not seen threats. It is way too soon to be thinking this is free.
Oh, no. There's always one phrase I love to say in commentary, Sinister. It's not how a seed starts, it's how it finishes. By the way, Ludwig, you're fired. That's another one-hit wonder. All right, so this fort is required, as you can see by the lock. Now, t0zzle's going to go for bottom, and it looks like this is a good choice. It's 1-4.
Very little enemies. All you have to do is just execute and not have your inputs eaten. You're good to go. All day, every day, twice on Sunday.
You still have to watch out for fire enemies, but again, yeah, as you mentioned, not too many of them, so it's not going to be a major problem for t0zzle. This is just patience. Make sure you make all of your jumps, and you'll get through no problem at all.
Oh, It could almost was free if it had that paratrooper not trying to intercept her.
What will Stewie do? Gonna take the same route. It's like they're copying each other's papers, Sinister. I thought he would have taken the top panel.
Ain't happening. Oh, 5F2, the sauna. So that's gonna break that lock.
All right, now let's see what happens here. In this level, the aim is just to keep on moving so that you don't get hit by the Potobos, because they're kind of timed that way. So as long as you keep moving, and yeah, t0zzle's kind of making stops here. This is where you can run into some problems here. Well, but this star is going to help her.
Yeah, that star is going to help. About this sport, the minute you walk in, the minute you take that pipe, the Potobos are on a global timer. So the minute you get into the level proper, if you're not putting up speed, you're gonna have to watch cycles. And ooh, Stewie with the swag pipe.
Yeah, he did that in the first race as well. So yeah, he showed us the swag pipe both times here, and he takes care of Boom Boom. The Jugum's decisions. How will you use one? Will she use a second one? No, she's only going to use. She is going to use them both. Use the star and the hammer brother. Smart idea, and it's a good thing because it's Fire Bros.
Fire.
I look at the levels. 6-6. What a play by t0zzle, skipping 6-6.
t0zzle with the kick. Oh my god, and Stewie's gonna take the 100-coin fine for that. Wow, t0zzle with the guess.
So Stewie is also going to use the Jugum, but don't use it yet. You got a hammer brother in your way.
Wow,
t0zzle problems in the World 3 fort.
Luckily for her, she did beat that bro, so she doesn't have to worry about those levels.
Uh-oh. But she might have problems with one Larry Cheatsy Koopa here being small, because you never know. Gonna play the level. It's 2-1 with Angry Sun. 2 hits is enough. t0zzle gets a break.
Yeah, Larry the blackmailer.
So Stewie is saving one of his Jugum Claws, but this is oh no.
Oh no.
I was just about to say, Sinister, this is a risk here on Stewie's side, because he takes a death. He's gonna have to Jugum it again, or he's gonna have to play 6-6. There's a star. Oh, and it's going away from him.
Oh, he cannot take a hit. Otherwise, he's going to have to recloud or take 6-6.
Oh, this Paragoon might cause some problems. And we get an anchor from the princess. It's World 6.
3 pipes. Hold on. She's doing some scouting.
Yeah, she's going to use the star. Yeah, good choice. Good choice. All right, and looking for a power-up, does not find one. Use a star, get a star.
Get a star, yeah, indeed. Right now, the Oceanside is last, and Wendy is gonna be the big trick. Wait a minute, we have business.
Oh, we do have business indeed. Okay, that's a troll pipe, so t0zzle knows, pick the other pipe.
Yeah, but now here's the thing. She's gonna have information already that Stewie does not. So.
True.
If this is what I think it is, hold on, let's see.
Okay, so there is 2 forts. Now, which fort is it? We're starting with 3F1.
6 fort, or 3 fort, depending on it. If this does not break that lock, t0zzle's going.
Well, yeah.
So t0zzle's using this fort as an indicator of what fort this isn't.
All right, so Stewie, looking at his map. And use a star. Now, if Stewie was smart, he would check his surroundings before using that hammer, and he'll know he doesn't need to use that hammer.
Yeah, he does not need to use it.
Let's take a look here. Yeah, he learned. Absolutely.
And he wastes it.
He still uses it.
And right now, he's going to get the bad news. 4-2 for t0zzle, and t0zzle got the right answer.
Yeah.
t0zzle once again with these lovely 50-50s. If she wins this, ladies and gentlemen, we got a game 3 situation coming on here, and guess what? Your boy will be deciding.
Oh my god! You see that? t0zzle, everybody's clipping through everything here, Sinister.
It's as if this game was made on duct tape.
You know, as prolific of a game this is, you're absolutely right. It's just bound and held together by a piece of duct tape. You're right, Sinister.
It's like this game is built on duct tape.
Right? Okay, so we have the World 5 airship. t0zzle will get a leaf here. Now, World 3 is coming up next, and anything can still happen in World 3, including Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy is not. And 3-1 for Stewie. So Stewie's gonna get a much easier level.
True.
1.
Let me just
2.
didn't come to play.
He only got to the 10, but he's serving up refreshments.
All right, so t0zzle still in the lead. You know, she's led for a majority of this seed here, you know, and Stewie with some uncharacteristic mistakes, some bad gambles, and that's enabled t0zzle to keep this lead. Now, but to keep in mind, she only has 2 extra lives left. That number could still be a factor, Sinister.
Mm-hmm. Now, still stage up. This is going to be interesting to go investigate here because Oceanside.
Look at all these hammers. My word.
Oh,
so we have a fort.
Wait a minute.
All right, t0zzle is going to. Don't juke him it. Don't juke him it.
Don't juke him it.
Oh, going for the double hammer? Okay. She is going to juke him it.
Ooh. Gamble.
Another gamble. Could it work in her favor?
If this benefits her, guess what? She is literally the queen of. She's the queen of luck. Somebody play lotto for her tonight.
Well, they don't call it Lady Luck for nothing, but she is gonna check this out. Oh boy, I sure hope this doesn't lead to start. Oh no!
Damn!
Oh no!
Oh no! That's a scam.
That hurts her big time.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. She's gonna take the pyramid, but that's gonna hurt. Stewie's not gonna be bothered with that, and that's troll for it.
Yeah, he knows better. He's been burned by a double hammer play before, so he's not playing it, and he's, you know, in all likelihood gonna be right about not going double hammer.
Yeah, he might benefit from that, and mind you, he's gonna get the good news. He did not waste those double hammers for nothing.
Now, Meaty Guy's still saying that this could save her a level. You know, if the first fort doesn't break the lock to Wendy's. I'm assuming there's a lock at Wendy's.
That is true. Because now Stewie still has to take a level anyways. So, she's checking the pipe.
t0zzle is looking for information.
She's getting info. Oh!
Wow.
This is the problem. Oh! The bridge is out!
The bridge is out.
That's Wendy's bridge. Wait a minute.
Stewie's playing both forts. It's the donut fort.
Oh, wait a minute. Think about it. I didn't see another lock.
Wait, what was the first fort in this world?
Troll fort.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that World 4 forts paired up in World 3? That's not supposed to happen.
Okay, so.
So we have to play the right fort that has the bridge.
She's gonna go here.
Okay, so this is huge because one of them leads her to the pipe. But which one?
Yeah, one of them's gonna give her to the pipe. Stewie doesn't have that problem. He did both. He did both.
Yeah, so Stewie's gonna be there. Oh, t0zzle having some problems. Still gets by the double boo diddly here in Donut Fort.
And t0zzle's still got a level on him too. That's the thing.
Oh wait, he's gonna use a Jugum. Oh boy.
Oh, but he's not. But he's gonna get the bad news.
Yeah.
He's about to get the bad news. Well, maybe not.
That doesn't tell us anything. That doesn't tell us anything.
Oh, the White Hills. Wait a minute.
She's got it right. She's got it right.
Right. She got it right. White Hills and.
But Stewie does retake the lead because, once again, scammed by double hammer.
Yeah, double hammer scam. This is gonna literally be. Oh, she took the other.
Wow. Just made it before getting clipped by Cheap there.
Yeah. And right now she does have a leaf still. So the fact that she still has a leaf means that as long as she gets through, she can just take a flight and she got it through.
Oh yeah, this is anybody's game right now as we have the iceberg 6-2 beta.
Yep, the iceberg. And Stewie Cartman does not have that leaf. So that's gonna give him some benefit on the speed.
Yep, absolutely. Gets through clean.
He gets through cleanly. Meanwhile, t0zzle's first time being on the back foot in nearly 25 minutes. Oh, she gets nailed. Oh, she's gonna get out. Oh, Cheap gets her, and Stewie uses that last cloud. He's out.
All right. Now we'll see what t0zzle decides to do. You know, she's gonna have a cloud she would probably skip it as well, I would imagine. Let's see what her decision is. She has no more clouds. She's used them.
Oh, she's in trouble. What's this level?
It's no problem.
Fish fry, but that is going to give Stewie Cartman some time.
Oh, yeah, it's going to buy him some extra time. But let's see if Wendy is going to be a factor or if she just stuck with the side salad here. Oh, he's going against the grilled baconators. You'll love to see it.
Took her to BK. Have it your way, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. So Stewie going into the great equalizer has the lead. So how many bridges, folks, will it take to build a path to Bowser's Castle? Last time it was -1. What will it be this time?
t0zzle gets scammed. And Stage is giving out MP3 players.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
Oh, she's a level down, and gambles on need to be had here. She does not have fire, so she's gonna have to take the Wendy fight for at face value.
All right, let's take a look here. Pick a pipe, any pipe.
3-pipe Monty. Here we go. Oh, take a level.
Well, looks like we've already got a level here. So t0zzle does not have the opportunity for grilled baconators here. She's gonna have to, oh boy, at least a 4-hitter. She was 5, both seeds. The timing. No.
Oh.
And this, I told you, was going to be a factor, and it ended up being a factor against t0zzle, and she's out of power-ups now.
Oh,
she's in big trouble.
She's in trouble. And if she does not beat Wendy here, guess what? She will have to take Troll for it.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right.
There's a lock on the door, so so 4's out of the way, and yay, valid seed.
Yep, we've got a 3F2 sighting in World 8. The seed is validated.
Indeed. And Stewie's hoping that does not break that lock.
So yeah, she had the Baconator combo both seeds. So t0zzle gonna have to really bear down here. This is a tough fight. Got to time it perfectly. So far, so good. 3. Oh, hitbox.
She got nailed with an onion ring. She got it.
Very nice.
She's still in it, but she's gonna have to make some really big gambles now.
Oh, absolutely here.
For all you t0zzle fans out there, will a miracle happen? Because right now she is 2 levels down.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to come back from this. I mean, we call World 8 the great equalizer for a reason. It does not break that lock, though.
It's interesting. Back into the darkness.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. One of them's real, one of them's not real. This is the real one.
Air Force, get your salutes in chat.
All right.
t0zzle's going to get the bad news that she's going to have to take that level. So right now, looking at maybe a 3-stage disparity. And Stewie Cartman's leaving nothing to chance. He wants to continue sticking around.
Absolutely here.
And mind you, he was back for almost 6 worlds to come back after a bad 50-50 call on t0zzle and a bad Wendy fight.
Yep, 7-6 beta, or I'm sorry, not 7-6, but 5-6 beta.
Yeah, Sky Highway. Oh, fire everywhere.
Yeah, that's what took her down. Now, Stewie, decision time. Gonna play this level, and it's 5-9. No thanks.
No thank you. No ascension today. We're not going up. Wait a minute.
t0zzle taking out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Take your poison. Pick.
And he's gonna pick 5-9. Oh, having a Jugo Cloud here would have been beneficial.
And Stewie is kicking himself in the face.
Well, t0zzle wants no part. I certainly can't blame her, but it's looking like something is required. But what?
Yeah, something's got to give. Something's got to give. And Stewie is not in a good mood after that one.
No. Okay. This is where having the P-Wing's gonna help, but you still gotta watch out for those fire chomps.
Bravo, Dust Minion. Bravo. Bravo. Dust Minion providing the pain and tragedy. I love it. Much like Shakespeare. So, right now.
Well, thankfully for his sake, no more fire chomps.
Still, Spike's being harassing, but he's only doing just that. So, right now, Stewie's got to make a choice. Okay, that's a pipe.
Now, does this lead to Bowser's Castle or the hand bridge? Hand bridge.
And that's going to lead to Bowser, so he doesn't have to come back in here.
Let's take a look. But it's one bridge.
One bridge.
Where is it, though?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, we know where it is now.
It is now. It's on hand bridge.
And Stewie's already got the path opened up. Stewie's good.
Yeah, Stewie's good. t0zzle's going to get the bad news. This ain't it.
Yeah, Stewie is in the catbird seat to lock this one up. So the big difference ended up being World 3, which again, Stewie has been burned by Double Hammer, and it's his opponent that goes for Double Hammer, and they get burned.
That Double Hammer play in Oceanside has been the bane of many a runner nowadays. Stewie being the big loser on those ends. Still taking levels. 4-3. So right now, skipping Atlantis was the better play. t0zzle's still got to take the ascent to get to a one-way pipe. So she has to take the ascent to continue onwards.
Oh yeah.
And right now, t0zzle is only sitting on 3 lives while Stewie Cartman's staying on 5. She cannot afford to waste them.
Agreed. Now she's going to see 5-9. She says no. But when she sees the other levels, she's going to be like, nope, again. Nope. Alaska. And Stewie, I don't know what you're doing there. That's a real fort, bud. Try again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, t0zzle's going to play Atlantis.
Oh.
That's going to be your nail in the coffin, Sinister.
Stick a fork in it. Dracula, you are about to be killed. The nail in the coffin is right here. How you doing?
And Stewie's just going to get these stars here in World the 6F2 to finish this up.
t0zzle with the 50-50 play early on. She was great to go, but now Lady Luck has decided, yeah, we need to decide a winner. Stewie, it's about that time. Come on, Drew. You're free to come.
Yep.
And Luck is a cruel mistress on this day.
All right, so Stewie.
About to make a check. No
gotta
good.
Play the last one. Yeah, gotta play the last one.
So that Air Force tile is gonna be crucial.
World 8 Fort? World 8 Fort?
Nah, I think we already saw Gatekeeper.
Nope, it's Super Tanks.
Indeed, and t0zzle gets beaten at Atlantis.
Yep, at the very last moment she does. And she's gonna play it again.
And t0zzle is still banking that Atlantis is the one to build the path, but unfortunately that's not it.
All right, so Stewie right now. Oh, and the water sends her down. That is game over.
Oh, she's finished. If that wasn't the nail in the coffin before, she is finished now.
And there's the bridge built for Stewie. So here we go. Bowser's Castle doesn't have the power-ups. Gonna hope for a fire flower or something.
Yeah, he's gonna have to keep that mushroom, because if he loses it here, he can't make a clip, and he's in danger of getting a laser to the face.
Nice everyman's clip there for Stewie. Textbook right there. Perfect timing. Looking for a fire flower. Gets a fire flower.
All right, let's see if he holds it.
And he'll go for top clip. Let's see if he gets it. He's done it twice. He's mac and cheesed at both seeds, Sinister.
Straight out the pot, Bell Beta. So right now, Stewie Cartman, let's hope he doesn't get scammed this time. Here we go.
Here we go.
35 to the face.
Oh, he thought about it. He thought about it, but didn't scam him.
He had a thought in his mind on that one.
Get your GGs out for Stewie. He is moving on to the next round of the second chance bracket. And t0zzle put up a valiant effort here, but her luck finally ran out after Wendy disposed of her, and that's enabled to give Stewie a lead that he would not relinquish.
Indeed, 37-39. Stewie Cartman with a victory. Let's see if we can get him in for some interviews. Oh my goodness. This race was back and forth. It could have been anyone's race. Stewie got that lead, but Stewie finally got that lead and clamped on, gave him the jaws of life. He was not letting go. Get your GGs in chat for both our runners, because they both made valiant efforts.
She sees the path, and she's gonna see that it's free. She knows one of those is gonna be right. So, aha! And we have our winner here, Stewie Cartman, here in the commentators booth with us. GG, congratulations! But I'll tell you what, game number 2 was a back and forth affair. t0zzle made some excellent gambles early on, and she led for, I'd say, about 70% of this race. But World 3, she went double hammer, and it didn't benefit her as much as it could have. And you probably know about the story of double hammers here. They,
times double hammers backfired on me.
Yep, and in this case, I mean, yeah, you had to play an extra fort, but you actually played through the levels quicker than t0zzle did, because t0zzle had to find information after double hammering. She still got the correct fort. She picked correctly to build the bridge, but then Wendy really set her back in that fight. She ended up, by the way, you got the grilled baconators. She was a 5-hitter. She was a 5-hitter both races, Stewie. So she came to play.
One thing I need to know, who rolled this practical joke of a World 8?
For this seed?
Yes.
That'd be Dust Minion. Wasn't Sinister this time.
I couldn't tell if this was a Sinister seed or a Teak seed when that rolled 8.
No,
I don't know what happened in game 2, but like early on, it felt like my brain just left my head. I was like, "What am I doing?"
we were wondering that. We were wondering that.
Now, the fact of the matter is this was close until the Wendy fight. I mean, yes, the double hammer, you know, even though it saved her a level, you still got through it quicker because, you know, she had to gather the information after using double hammer. I mean, that's just how it worked out. No, what really set her back wasn't the double hammer. It was the Wendy fight.
Yeah, Wendy did her in, and then to put the nail in the coffin, she was trying to take Atlantis to get to the promised land, but nah, she needed to take the Ascent. You saw Atlantis, you saw the Ascent, and you was like, I'm taking the lesser of two evils. You benefited on that one.
Oh my god, I was so mad when I saw that. I'm like, this World 8 absolutely sucks.
That was Dust Minion. You can blame him for these horrible World 8s. I at least give you pain all across. Nah, he backloaded that one. He backloaded it all towards World 8.
God, like, I don't think I've ever seen a World 8 where you have to choose between 5-9 and Atlantis.
And yeah, 5-9 was the correct pick there because, you know, you could have lost another 50-50, Stewie, as you were doing for most of the seed, but you got the right 50-50 when it mattered most.
Yeah.
All right, so we got our Oracle that just came out. So the other fort in Giant Land that did not build the bridge was Fort Knox.
Yeah, what you kind of expect. Those two love to pair up, you know, especially in Worlds 4 and 7. And then you had the World 4 forts pair up in 3.
Was 7 of 2 and 4?
Yes.
Yes.
Both of them were in 4.
I completely forgot a lot about this seed. Like, I just remember, like, playing, like, garbage early on, and then I just intentionally game over to reset my lives.
Ooh! Funny fact, 5-9 and Atlantis both led to Bowser, but from what t0zzle did, that if you beat Atlantis, you still had to go to 5-9 because it was a lock at the door.
Yeah, you still had to play it anyway. So yeah, 5-9 was definitely the correct answer. Like I said, your 50-50s may not have been great in this particular seed, Stewie, but you got the right 50-50 when it mattered most. Now, the other thing I want to talk about was game number 1. Your game number 1, other than the Wendy fight, was pretty crisp, I must say. You had a really, really good seed then.
The only thing that made me really mad in game 1 was just getting the impossible Bowser.
Oh yeah, you
did get scammed. You did.
I was getting
scammed.
flashbacks.
Yep, you did get scammed against Bowser in game number 1. This is true. You did get scammed.
You can blame me for that one, Stewie.
Well, it's funny because like, as much as I hate the no wrong warp category for this game, I would have had a 1047 if I did not get that pattern about a year ago.
And t0zzle right now got some extra lives, and she's gonna duke it out, knowing that her tournament run has ended.
Yeah, Stewie, you know all about getting scammed. Then if you're talking about losing a speed run to Bowser at the end.
One other thing I needed to know: were there any hammer suits anywhere?
How about no? There were no hammer suits whatsoever. Really? We never saw even one. Not
we did not
one.
See, wow. Not a single Kingslayer at all. We had you had a side piece kill on the second seed, and seed number 1, it would have been a side piece kill had Bowser decided to cooperate.
Sinister, my understanding is the Kingslayers are on a 12-week back order.
They gotta be. I'm thinking the Kingslayers are Baycoast probably has those Kingslayers on back order.
One other thing I want to talk about. So before this race, I was doing a practice seed, and it gave me at least 4 or 5 hammers, and they were all completely useless.
Right?
Ooh. Game number 1.
Ooh,
4 hammers.
Picked off 2 lasers there.
4 hammers. 3 of them useless. Game number 2. I think we had at least 3? And for the most part, they were useless.
All right, t0zzle's made it to Bowser's chamber. Here we go.
Yeah, t0zzle has put up a strong effort today, and Lady Luck and Wendy decided, yeah, we're gonna put you to the test. So right now, t0zzle's gonna get the kill. Had it been I tell you, any other racer, t0zzle might have been going out of game 3. Any other racer.
Well, quite possibly, absolutely. I mean, she put up a great effort here. You know, she was right there up until the Wendy. Didn't have the best luck in World 8 either, but yeah, she definitely put up a valiant effort in game number 2.
Yeah, she did play exceptionally well. So no faults of her own. Wendy in World 8 decided, yep, that's all. So we have 45-36 for Taz.
Hello?
Speaking of,
t0zzle.
Hey, Taz, how you holding?
Valiant effort in game number 2. I mean, you led for, I'd say, about 70% of this race. I mean, you were in the lead. Are you serious? Yes, you were.
Yes, you did.
You made some great gambles throughout the seed. Now, the double hammer did save you a level, but Stewie still gained time on you because I think he just simply routed it better. He didn't go double hammer. I think he just simply routed it better. But what was the beginning of the end, unfortunately for you, and you probably guessed it, the Wendy fight.
Yeah, for sure. That was a bit unfortunate. I always have a bit more trouble with non-heavy Wendy, and then after I took that death, I was like, oh, that's too bad. Like, I felt like I had been playing really well. I made some ludicrous plays. Like, I was playing like a wild person. I was like, I feel chaotic with what I'm doing.
You were already down 1-0. You did exactly what you had to do. And like I said, for about the first 3/4 of the seed, it was working for you, t0zzle. You had the lead. I mean, it wasn't a big lead. You were lead maybe between 30 seconds and a minute, but it was a lead nonetheless. But World 3 was when it started to go wrong. And then the Wendy fight, that didn't help matters because, you know, you still were neck and neck. He had the lead going into the Wendy fight. Now, fortunately for him, he had a fire suit, so he got the grilled baconators off of Wendy. And then you took that death. That it was rather unfortunate because, you know, back-to-back seeds. She ended up being a 5-hitter. You know, that first Wendy fight that you had in game number 1 was exceptional. You did a really, really good job with that fight. Didn't quite pan out. And then when all your gambles went right through the seed, the one gamble that really mattered was the gamble you got incorrect because you actually played Atlantis. You died, you know, right at the end. But the fact of the matter is 5-9 was the correct answer.
Yeah. And the funny thing is I was going to do that. Like, I'm going to take this level. And then when I saw that it was 5-9, and I was like, maybe that's not the best of decisions. But it was. I should have just stuck with it.
And at that point, you felt like you were committed. So you played it out. I mean, in the end, it wasn't going to matter because by that time, Wendy damaged your chances, unfortunately, at that point.
Yeah, that's
and-
unfortunate. Well, you know what? At least it was gave you some entertainment for the first 70% of the second one.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, game number one, you got off the gates real slow, starting with 8-1, which Stewie just plowed through like a maniac. I mean, his speedrunning strats, definitely came into play for him in when you start with 8-1, because you're playing 8-1, you're probably going to be small or something like that, anyways. So
Yeah, and the thing is, when I saw pretty much as I was playing through that seed, I was like, this isn't the seed where I have any hope of beating Stewie in, because it's just level heavy. There's no gambles that you can take. I can't bank on some wild play putting me ahead for 30 seconds, it just didn't have it. And obviously Stewie's a great player and they're just gonna bulldoze through all of those levels super fast.
I mean, if you get the wrong enemy set, then you can't always just speedrun through them.
True, but you had a favorable enemy set to get through, Stu. I mean, you just plowed through it like a hot knife through butter. I mean, race number one, not many mistakes. You looked really, really sharp. But game number two, you made a lot of uncharacteristic mistakes.
Yeah, it was all right at the beginning. I was just like, what am I doing? I honestly felt like we were going to game 3 with how this seed started.
Yeah, and it looked like we might have gotten that game number 3. I mean, t0zzle was playing a great game up until that Wendy fight, and then World 8. I mean, it was pretty much one of those World 8s. We've seen it many, many times. We call it the great equalizer for a reason. There was no chance of a comeback if you were trim, because you had to play everything. Had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One other thing I'll announce right now. So, Midi Guy and I just scheduled our match. It'll be tomorrow night at 8.
Mhm.
So a rematch against Meaty Guy DP. How about that?
Nice.
Speaking of games. So speaking of games right now, tomorrow at 8, you say? That's also with the DLP Cobra fight.
I just saw that now from Gus.
That is going to be a marquee matchup. You've got 2 champions of the Mario 3 randomizer going at it. Macobra of 2019, DLP of this year's tournament. We're going to see fireworks in that one for sure.
And t0zzle, you and Dust Minions on the horn for that one.
Yeah, I'm super excited to call that match. That's basically like a finals matchup. It's going to be super exciting.
Yeah,
and only a winners semifinals.
Yeah,
if you want to push that back, then I'm willing to, in case you want to watch that match.
And looks like they're gonna be doing a little bit of negotiation here on Sunday, though. Rataboy versus Human Mustard in a lower bracket match as well. So
it's gonna be good. Lots of fun matches left.
Oh, we still got plenty of matches. The tournament's still young, and it's still on fire. So
definitely,
I am currently. You beat me to almost all the questions and all the comments I wanted, LOC. So to t0zzle and to Stewie, any last words before we begin the shutdown?
Sure. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for welcoming me into this tournament, even though I'm a beginner. Everyone's been amazing and very supportive, and I appreciate you playing me very much. So GG's.
GG's again. I'm so honestly surprised I survived that game too. I don't think I should have. I really don't. I felt like I was way off my game the entire time.
It was a wild one. It was full of emotions, that one, for sure.
I know my mic wasn't on, but you could actually see me say what am I doing when I almost game over. I was.
Yeah, both of you were teetering on the brink of game overs, and you took the intentional when you got to the next world there, and you took a gamble yourself there, t0zzle. You were down on live. You could have won for the 3 stars, but you knew that time was of the essence, so you had to take a risk. But unfortunately, that game over in World A.
Yeah, that was bad. But it was exactly what I was thinking, though.
Well, anyways, great match between you two. Stewie, congratulations on advancing to the next round of the tournament. And t0zzle, who knows? Maybe we'll do some more commentary together in this one.
That'd be great.
Indeed. So, on behalf of Speed Gaming and all its family and networks, this is everybody here in the booth telling you to get ready Friday. Until then, you take care, folks.
We'll give you the
Bye.
whole seat, but you're only gonna need the edge. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Have a good night, everyone.